Okay, at the end of the last episode, I said episode 6, I meant 7. So this is episode 7, so welcome back. I was going to build this while we were off screen, but then I decided, heck with it. I know you guys have probably seen this a dozen times, or at least you would have seen it anyway. And of course, I just built one not too long ago. That's not what we need. We'll make bullet speed. So we need to come up like this, and in here like this. That way, and into there. And of course, I'm always too far away. At least I haven't forgotten these skills, because these are important things to have. So as you see, that gets us all 4 of our lines here. So when we pull these out, we now have 4 on the bus. And let's see, this is where our steel is going to come us down here. Let's bring steel in right there. I think we'll just put a splitter right there where we're going to bring steel in. And of course, let's not bring steel in there. Let's bring it in at the bottom. And copper, we can leave these sit here. We don't really need to worry about it. But we'll end up lining our, well actually let's go like this. Let's line these up with the other one. And maybe we'll just build the whole thing. Maybe we'll get it done. And then we just need splitter, we need more splitters. So we got another 5, let's make another 10. So we'll start bringing these up. Like that, like that. Like this. This is all easy to do while we're waiting for our last splitter. And we just got a couple more green circuits to wait on and we'll be ready to go. But we need to build more belts again, I can see that. We're down to 31 belts, so snag some iron out the bus. Start making them. Let's go up and find our steel wherever we cut off at. Let's see, we could have just started making our new belt line here, but oh well. And of course we run out. So let's see, what else do we need to do? Let's go up and see if we need to cut through the trees to get the other line coming down or not. Get as much of this done as we can. See, we're making 4 lines out of 2 isn't no big deal. It's working pretty good. And we still don't have enough room. We might as well start making room for copper while we're waiting. Good thing this ain't a huge area of trees. Just about ready here. I've got, what, less than 50? I think I'm like 3 or 4 videos ahead now that are not compiled, so I'll have to start compiling videos pretty soon. I'm trying to stay ahead of the whole thing so that I can still kick out at least one a day. I've actually kicked out 2 today. I actually put up episode 2 and 3, and we're already at 7, so you can see I'm quite a ways ahead. Maybe not as far ahead as I'd like to be, but a little bit ahead helps. Especially with me, I like to stay ahead so I don't have to fight with stuff. Let's just go down and work on this, just get this belt done by itself. I think this one's just about down to the main. Okay. There's our connection. Now we got obviously two coming in here to connect to this one, but let's kind of try and stay over here near the steel, or right on it, whichever. You know, it does slow us down. It'll keep us from running on a belt a little bit longer. Got a little ways to go here, and we might make it if we don't run out. Thank you there, autosave. Nice. Okay, so let's get up here. This is one I like to have in front of me, so when I'm running downwards anyway. We'll grab a mess load of iron. Okay, we'll slowly get rid of some of these trees. Ooh, that's going to be a lot of belts. That's going to take a little bit of time. I probably should have split it up into different groups so we had enough space. And I took out another pole. I was reading that if you start chopping from inside the train, you will not destroy the track. So, like if you're trying to come into a station and you want to put your train back in your backpack, it should not destroy the train. Or, I mean, the track underneath the train. So that'll kind of be a nice thing. So we're starting to get close. Let's see, oh, we still got 200 and some to go, so. I'm gonna have to go down there and count, because I'm not sure if we got enough belts for the main bus. But I'd like to actually start putting this other copper line in if I could. But we still got like almost 175 more gears to go. But while we're down here, we can put another radar dish in and take a look at what's down here. Okay, so if we need to remove this later, we will, but for right now, kind of want to, let's look at the map here. Got some coal down there, got some big ass iron pile there. I think even with the water being out here, and this coal and copper deposit being there, we can build over the top of that one, and we can, if we end up with something up in here, we'll try and put the short ones in here, so that we don't go over the top of it. But so far this is going to work out, I think. Okay, so let's just go through this. We got green circuits, iron, steel, I think it's blue circuits and batteries, copper, and then red circuits, and 2 others. Yeah, I think we got enough, but we need another group. We can make another group. You know, we got plenty of room for our liquid bus down there, because we only need to bring up the lubricant and the sulfuric acid, but we're going to end up training some of the sulfuric acid up to like here and stuff. You notice there's another little, I think, yeah, it's another spot of uranium there, so we'll be able to stop there and get some of that uranium, use up some of that uranium once we're ready. I'm really hoping my guess at what they did is will happen, because I really want to be able to make depleted uranium shells. I think those would be fun. Just watch them go right inside one side of the base and out the other. But who knows if they did it or not. Okay, let's get this other line going. So we still got 200 and something yet to build. Okay. I thought we'd stop almost even with it. I hope we got enough left. That'll work just fine. We'll take out this tree. Take out some more trees here. Just because I don't like them in between, we'll take out those ones. Okay, we'll do the same thing we did with iron and make a second line coming in at the bottom or the middle. Okay, we must not have, I don't think we went all the way up with that one if I remember correctly. Okay. So we got part of our copper bus done. Copper flowing in here real soon. Let's just rotate that so we're ready. And we still got about another 50 left to make. I think we're going to have enough here to get all the way up, back up to the main thing. Yep, right there. Excellent. So, that will create our main bus, at least the beginning of it. And I'm hoping we got enough going both up and down. If not, this huge stone deposit over here, we can always make it work to make a ton of stuff for us so that we can make landfill if we have to. And of course I want to start making bricks here probably the next episode. I want to get this all set up and start feeding out that main bus a little bit and building our things that we absolutely need in the beginning of the game here. We're going to need green circuits, but we're not going to worry about green circuits right away. They're obviously going to be right here, but what my plan is I want to build green circuits down here on the bottom side of the bus, and then we're going to feed them back up around the outside of the copper over here, and then just kind of slip underneath or put undergrounds here, however we decide to do it, so that everything comes from the edge. And we're going to do the same with red and blue as well. Okay, what's going on with the second line of copper? Did I just run down here way too fast and not realize that it's there, or what? There it is. We need some more iron. Because we need... let's just make 3 of these. We'll make 10 of them. That way we got them. Put them away. Gonna need some iron boxes, which we don't have any iron, so... I know a lot of people just use steel boxes, but I like to use iron boxes. Let's just make about 50 of them. That'll get us enough to get started. Well, it's probably more than enough to get us started, but... okay, so... let's put in our first splitter here. And of course, I'm not close enough. And we'll go up there. Go there. Go here. This puts it above the line. Now, what I like to do is usually I have a couple of these already made, but I know they take up 3 spaces. Let's go 3. I want to go. Let's go 9 spaces. So we're 9 spaces above. This is our first point where we're going to build anything. It's been a while since I've built these, so I'm trying to remember how I do them. 1, 2, 3. I think it's 1, 2. Then we skip a space. 2, and then 1, 2, 3. I never built this stuff in Bob's because I had handy hands to make stuff, and really didn't matter to me much if I had to sit and make stuff in my hands until it got further enough. So we're gonna go down here, put that in. Now watch me have to rebuild this whole thing after I go and do this. Wouldn't be surprising to me. I've done that a few times, just made a mistake, and it's like, oh, guess I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so we need a space in between. Oops, we need to be up 1 though. So fortunately it all worked out good. This will be yellow undergrounds, yellow belts, and yellow splitters. So let's go get this set up. So what we're going to do is to get this one to feed correctly, we're going to go like this, because we don't want to pull out the first bus if we don't have to, because then this way we don't have to balance the bus all the time. I've watched enough people sit there and that's all they do is they balance their bus all the time. And did I do something wrong? I think I did. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Like that. Then we go like that, like that. And let's extend the bus out to be where we need it. So it's all even. That gives us, so now we're pulling from this line and this line. And of course top line's just going across even though we're using the top. So now this is where I'd like to have bottleneck, because bottleneck puts a little dot on here. Right now they'd all be red because there's no power or anything to them, and it would tell me that I need to add more or less. By being red, it'd tell me I need to add inserters. But for right now, we're going to go 1 inserter on the outside each. Oh, you know what? I did screw up, didn't I? I did. Haha. Okay, we'll fix this. We need to go like this. So we'll have to go back down and fix the thing. Then we pull out this one and this one. So technically, this should be right here, like that. So we'll just we'll go down and recreate the whole thing, and I do that. I get ahead of myself sometimes and make silly little mistakes like that. That's okay. All the more iron in our backpack that we need. Put that one back 1. Hook you in. Yeah, we need that one. Put that in there. Put that the correct direction. And of course I got the belt going the wrong way. There we go. Let's take this belt out. And we'll run this one this way until we get here, and we'll get rid of that one. Okay. So we want to bring them in, but we don't have any more inserters right now. We'll make some more. Let's grab, let's see, where's our power pole? It's going to be right here. So let's come right across so that we should be able to, well, put one there. We'll adjust this thing so that it's, Let's put this up against there like that, because we kind of need them in the middle. We don't really, but I like to put them in the middle. And that one's good like that. That way we got power all the way across. And according to this, we don't have no power. So did I break another one that I didn't notice, or are we completely out of power again? Well, that's out of power, so we might have broke one, or we might be completely out of power. Do I have coal on me? Yes, I do. No power there. I have a feeling we're going to see our miners all flashing. Yep. Let's go over and check out the main base and see what's going on. Or the main power unit. I have a feeling we overextended our power. Really didn't want to end this one as well, working on power. Okay, we're almost there. I cannot wait to get nuclear power. Now, did we just burn stuff out, or did we, I'm not sure. I wonder if we're just not getting enough throughput on these, or what? I'm almost betting that we need to put electric ones in. And let's see, I don't think we have enough room down there for power. I'll put that in like that. I have a feeling that's what it was, is those weren't making enough, they weren't getting through fast enough. Now it's going to take a little bit for everything to get back up to power. Let's see. Oh, I did get some stuff. You don't have any though. Just put 100 wood in you and let you burn up that wood. Now if we keep having problems, we'll come up here and we'll put multiples on there. And we'll just we'll let them all burn wood for the moment, and they can burn it down. That way we get a little bit of coal stacked up in here. I'm seriously thinking about doing this whole thing with taking some boxes here and going like I don't know, like that, and then we'll make 2 stacks here of these, and then what we'll do is we'll just come across, it'll kind of give us a buffer. It's not going to be a good buffer, but it'll be a buffer nonetheless. And what we'll do is we'll start by putting them in to the boxes, but that's not really going to let that all build up there. Let's pull this pole here real quick. We'll let these let's get some more of these in. We got enough room for that? Nope. We're gonna have to build some land in here so we can get all that stuff, but I think if we get enough coal coming out of here, we might be able to alleviate some of our problems. In fact, I think what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, put one in, this episode fixing this, but I knew it was coming. And we may actually just, I may be completely wrong, and there may be, we're not getting enough power and it burnt the system out more or less. Now, I think what we're going to do with these is we're going to buffer them in, or not buffer them, we're going to only allow the buffers on one side. Then we'll put that like that. Now that we got stuff rolling there, we can afford to put that buffer back in, let it start filling the buffer up. And let's see what we can do about this up here. We got that running. Go there, there, and there. That'll get all them running. So now we'll have some going through the buffer, some not going through the buffer. But we need like that. So we can, anytime we can buffer this, I want to buffer it so that we don't have to fight with it. Trying to think how I could do this to put a little more so we get the belt, not all the coal going down the same side of the belt, but we're doing okay with this down here now. So alright, so looks like we're back on power. Let's see how we're doing for power wise. Yeah, see, we should be able to get all the way up to about 7.9 before we need anything. So we're probably close. Let's see, how close are we running there? Yeah, let's just go down towards copper down here, and we'll just go this way. It's just going all the way up and around and doing everything the long way. I mean, like doing things the hard way, but not that way. One of the big things I'm going to miss from playing Bob's Plus Angels is I can't remember the acronym, but it's a track layer, and that thing really makes life easier. You just put the thing on cruise and let it go. Let it make track for a long distance. Man, it's a big area down there. Alright, so let's get back over here, and we'll see if we can get these done, get the first set done. We got a few minutes left of the thing. Oh my gosh, we're going to have some trees to cut down. I hope we get bots pretty soon. Because right after we get this done, the next set we're going to be building, we're going to start science. We're going to have our own science unit down here instead of way up there. We're not going to be able to make undergrounds, if I remember correctly. Is it undergrounds, or... Let's see, why is this not let... Oh, how did I not do that? Okay, so we need that. Oh, we need green circuits for undergrounds, so we'll end up with a green circuit line coming up here. But we can make do for right now. It don't really need to sit and get any, so we'll make that. Let's go like this. We need this along the bottom. That's usually where I put it. And then we need one there, there, there. Let's put these back inside. We're going to limit these, the undergrounds and the... Actually, I think we'll limit to 2. We'll go back and fix that, but we're going to limit this to only 1, or to 1 row. Like that. Add this in there. We'll have to add a pole in there somewhere. Where's my pole? There it is. Let's see, we'll put it right there. So now we'll start putting in our... The reason we did 9 was oh, I completely forgot this. I messed this whole thing up. What it's actually supposed to be is these are all supposed to be gears, and then the gears come up and feed in. We come out, we put a splitter in here. I'll show you when The next one, I think we're out of time, so we'll fix this in the next video.